BTS is coming. Fans thrilled as reports predict 2026 full group tour announcement in January with nearly 1.4 trillion KRW projected revenue. On Friday, November 28th, the South Korean media outlet, New Today, reported the security industry's predictions for BTS's upcoming 2026 world tour, the expected revenue, new marketing strategies, and more in their recent article. The report stated that the tour is bound to exceed the market expectations in terms of ticket prices and the revenue created, rather than the number of attendees, since the anticipated revenue of the tour alone would generate nearly 1.4 trillion KRW. Lim Do-young, a researcher from the Daol Investment and Securities, further explained how the expected revenue will come into play as the group kickstarts their world tour. Considering the number of European performances, it is expected that there will be more than 37 performances in North America and Europe combined. Considering that recent mega IP, intellectual property tours have been ending in around 60 performances, this figure could be as high as the early 70s. Since we're already assuming a stadium tour, the increase in ATP, rather than the number of attendees, will drive the performance surprise. Therefore, the global average ATP available to promise is expected to amount to 270,000, which is more than the market expectations, which is ideally set to 250,000. This would lead to the ticket sales pumping up to 900 billion won. Furthermore, according to Lim Do-young, BTS is expected to make their full group comeback sometime in March 2026, followed by their world tour kickstarting sometime in April. Given the previous statistic of tour announcements, Lim suggested that fans can expect tour announcements and related details sometime in January 2026. The anticipation around the group's comeback and tour can also be reflected in hybe stock prices starting from December 2025. Following the recent predictions from the securities industry, fans have been thrilled about the group's comeback. They have also been eagerly looking forward to the official tour announcements regarding venues, ticket prices, and more. Here are a few fan reactions regarding the same. BTS tour schedule may be in January? KDK vs KSV KSV DKD BTS is coming loudly crying face, said a fan. More fans and netizens cheered the recent updates and predictions regarding the group's upcoming world tour. Securities industry reveals hybe's alleged new marketing strategies ahead of BTS's long-awaited 2026 comeback. In addition to the revenue statistics, ticket prices, and sales predictions provided by the securities industry for BTS's 2026 world tour, the report also examined external strategies that would impact and contribute to the overall tour revenue. The researcher Lim Do-young also anticipates a renewal of BTS's Army Bomb Lightstick, as it's the group's first tour in almost 3 years. Therefore, additional revenue can be expected from the. However, no announcement regarding a new version of the Army Bomb Lightstick has been made by hybe or Big Hit Music as of yet. On the other hand, Lim also explained a few of the MD or marketing strategies that hybe has been employing to aid BTS's upcoming world tour and album comeback. Here's what Lim expressed. hybe has recently been actively pursuing MD strategies such as operating pop-up stores in non-performance areas. And given the BTS fandom's high purchasing power compared to other artists, the effect of expanding MD sales will be evident. Therefore, including all the possible revenue experiences by hybe through BTS's 2026 world tour, the total revenue is expected to amount to nearly $957 million or 1.4 trillion KRW.